For this week's lesson, you will need to be with your red book open to page 10 and your cheat sheet over page 11. So pause and make that happen, please. Red book open to page 10, cheat sheet over page 11, and you will need a pencil because we are going to add another note onto our cheat sheet. So before we do that, we still need to warm up on our B flat scale, and we're going to change the rhythm today. So we're going to go one note and one rest on each note of the scale. So B flat, rest, C, rest, D, rest. And in the rest, that's when you need to switch your slide. Okay, so don't be waiting till the last minute. As soon as you stop the air with your tongue, switch your slide to the next slide position. Okay, so let's get ready for our B flat scale. We're going to do one, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest. So that's our rhythm. So let's get a foot check, a back check. Make sure your slide's unlocked. And remember, we're not having the death grip on our slide, just a thumb and two fingers. Okay? Ta and a rest on every note of your B flat scale, also known as every note on your cheat sheet, forwards and backwards. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, 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 rest. Whoa, was that really fast? Well, we're going to go even faster. This time we're going to take out the rest. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, I hope your slide arm is ready. One on each, no rest in between. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Now, you might have noticed I did that all in one breath because I'm holding the air in my lungs in between the notes. I'm just stopping the air with my tongue and letting it out when I want the air to my lips to buzz. So that's something that you can start working on. How many can I play in one long breath? Okay, now we need to take our pencil and our cheat sheet, and I'm going to show you what to add. I think you can see what's going on here. Look at number 30 on the top of page 10. I see a new note. And yeah, it's the note on your cheat sheet next door to F. So you already have F filled out. Now the next note, look what we need to write. We need to write G. That's as in always carry extra guac. There's your G space. Okay, so where it says note, you're going to write the letter G on your cheat sheet. And where it says position, you're going to be writing 4. Oh, what do you know? We already have another note in 4th position, right? D is in 4th position and G is in 4th position. So you got it. You better write an arrow up next to the 4 for G because tight lips, right? Tight lips to make high notes. So we're going to test that note out right now. So once you get your G added to your cheat sheet, so we need G, a 4, and an arrow up so that we know that we need tight lips, we're going to try it, okay? Yes, your air needs to be faster. It's almost like F, but higher. It's actually higher. So I'm going to put my slide in 4th position. Is D. Is G. So D is the loose lips. Alright, so like pretty flat. So give that a try. Give me a G. Okay, I use a really hard T sound and the air is coming out of my body really quickly. So that is G. I know what you're thinking. Should you play G in the 5-note scale? The answer is no, because then it would be a 6-note scale. We're still playing B flat as a 5-note scale. So leave G alone. I mean, still have it on your cheat sheet, but when we do our scale, it still only goes to F and goes backwards. Once we know G, A, and high B flat, then we can include those in our scale. Okay? So let's look at number 30, and we're going to say the notes for number 30. I see a fermata at the end of the song, so that will be a double. That note will be double. It will be 8 beats. Okay, and this time when we say the notes, you can either point to the notes in your book, or you can do your slide on your trombone. I'm going to do that, so I'm always practicing my slide. Okay, this song is based off of the note E flat. This is the beginning of the E flat scale, so don't just, oh, we must be finished, play B flat. No, those days are over. Sometimes you even end on different notes than B flat. Okay, so let's say the notes for number 30. You can point, or you can do your slide on your trombone. Here we go, saying the notes for 30. It's only 3 notes. It's E flat, F, and G. Here we go, 1, 2, Say the notes. E flat, F, G, rest, rest, G, F, E flat, rest, rest, E flat, F, G, F, G, F, big breath, E flat. Right, that's going to be an 8-beat note at the end. So if you couldn't read them that fast, you might need to write in some slide positions or note names. You can pause and do that. The other thing we want to look at is that anytime there's a rest, we don't want to skip the rest, but while we're resting, move your eyes ahead to see if you should be moving your slide or not. I see a G, a rest, and then another G. So you shouldn't move your slide in the rest because the note's the same when it's over. Same thing, I see an E flat, a rest, and an E flat. Well, if you move your arm in the rest, you still have to put it back to the E flat spot that you were on in the first place. So that doesn't make sense. We're always looking to do as little work as possible. Okay, so let's try to play number 30. And you can start with your slide in 3rd position for E flat. This song's pretty high. There are no loose lip notes in this song. So if yours is coming out, like here's way too low. Just as an example, this is way too loose. That is not how this song goes. They're here, here, and here. You need to blow really hard with smiley lips. Okay, so if yours isn't sounding right, trombone, 50% of it is using the right slide, and the other 50% is how tight are your lips. So if your lips are always just floppy, they're never going to make the right note. So let's keep working on that. Here we go. This is number 30. 1, 2, starting on E flat. Go. Stay on G. Stay on E flat. Big breath. So if we were in school playing together, we'd be having longest note competitions against each other to make sure that if we ever have to hold out an 8-beat note, you don't run out of air. It's not fun to have a longest note competition against yourself. I mean, you could time yourself and try to get to 15 seconds or something like that, but this would have been a good time to be practicing our longest note competition. Okay, so keep on practicing number 30. We're going to look down to number 31, which actually only has 2 notes in it, but it has a new marking. So move your eyes up to the word tie at the top of the page, and we can see what it says. It says a tie is a curved line that connects 2 notes of the same pitch. Tied notes are played as one unbroken note. Now, in my mind, a tie is just a plus sign. So I see a tie with it's a D half note tied to a D quarter note. Well, separately that would have been a 2-beat note and a 1-beat note, but since they're tied, we just add them together. Now you just blow for 3 beats, that's it. You don't retongue it, you don't stop and start the air, it's just a 3-beat note. It's another way to say 3 beats. The other thing that's important is if you're writing your note names in and there's a tie, don't write the note twice. You're only blowing once for a long time. You're not going ta, ta. You're going ta, straight through. Okay? So let's look at number 31. We're going to put our finger right on it. Actually, scan your eyes through number 31. I only see 2 notes, right? I see, you can use your cheat sheet to help you. I see a D and I see a G. So let's think about that for a second. D and G. Do you ever move your slide in this song if the only notes are D and G? Survey says no, because both of the notes, D and G, are in 4th position. So that means this song is like push-ups for your lips. You're going to be going loose, tight, loose, loose. Okay, so let's say the notes for number 31. Notice that there's a repeat sign, so we have to say it twice. Okay, here we go. Let's say the notes for number 31. Put your finger right on it. Not worth doing the slide position because it's the same slide position for the whole song. 1, 2, say the notes. D, G, G, rest. D, G, D, rest. D, G, D, G, D, G, D. Then we repeat and go to the beginning. We don't need to say it again. You're going to notice as you get farther into the song, your lips are going to get more tired and you might not be able to pop up to the G. When you're going from D to G, you need to tongue extra hard on the G. So it's like ta, ta, ta. So not only do your lips get tighter, you actually tongue harder so the air can come out of your mouth faster. So let's try it. It's also, you saw why it's really important to tap your foot. How do you know how long a half note plus a quarter note is if you're not tapping your foot? You need to know how long 3 beats is so you don't stop or start early. Okay? So let's get our slide into 4th position for the whole song. Now, just because you're in 4th position doesn't mean the right sound's coming out. This is not right? Yeah, technically that's a low note and a different note, but I didn't start with my lips tight enough. D is here, that's why I'm playing for you so you can listen. D is here, G is here, D is here. There's no loose lips in this song. Here we go, 31 with the repeat, right? Foot check, back check, lick your lips. 1, 2, 31, play. Beginning, repeat. Whoa. If your lips are tingly or numb, you did it right. If you can't feel the bottom half of your face, you did it right. So you're actually recording number 31 for me. Make sure you do the repeat. Okay? Number 32 is some Christmas music, so if you need some Christmas music or you just like to play Christmas music, 32 is Christmas music, but we're not going to be playing that together. So I can't wait to see your video for number 31.